Hello, all my kings and queens. I'm saying hi. You're reporting live from the solar mine of China. Yeah, I think I like that. Hello, peace and blessings, my kings and queens. This is episode 3 of Sage Sunday, and I didn't upload Sunday because I had to get my mental together, but now I got it together, so I'm dropping it tonight. So forgive me, but let's get into it. Today's episode, we are talking about angelic numbers. And what I mean by angelic numbers, it can be 111, 222, 333, etc., etc. And if you have been witnessing these numbers, no matter where you are, it's a reason for that. So we're finna tap into it. So with angelic numbers, in my very first episode, I was talking about spiritual awakening, the many signs that you would get with spiritual awakening. And seeing these numbers are one of those signs. When you tap into getting into spiritual awakening, you start to notice like, okay, maybe there's some things going on. Having a sequence of numbers that you see every and anywhere is one of those signs. For example, you literally can see 111 on a stove top. A grocery store could be priced at something for $1.11 or $11.11. It doesn't always have to be the time or anything like that. No matter where you see the sequence of numbers are your angelic numbers. So I'm going to tell you a few of them and what they mean. And of course, there's many numbers, many number sequences. And of course, sometimes Google doesn't steer you wrong. So it doesn't hurt to look it up also. So if you ever see 000, yes, this is also an angelic number. It means opportunity awaits for you. You have an infinite support from your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels, whatever you want to call them, and new opportunities is on the rise for you. 111 is put yourself out there as a leader, put yourself out there in new opportunities. Don't be scared, don't be shy, and you are basically ready. You're ready to respond, engage with the world. There's no need to wait. There's like, no, you just need to go ahead and go out there, put your best foot forward, and trust your spirit guides, trust your ancestors, trust your gut. I always trust your first mind. I always tell people, always listen to your first mind. No matter what it's telling you, your first mind won't steer you wrong. 222 is, you're basically steady at what you're doing. Whatever you're doing right now, you're steady in it, and that you need to prioritize something that you need to either clear or fix. And it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, but maybe you need to move something over so you can get ready for something new. Or, you're steady grounded in this type of thing. So you need to go ahead and either shift it, get more grounded into it, or, basically pay attention to what you're doing during those times when you're constantly seeing 222. 333 is explore what you have to offer. There's a lot of magic within yourself that is happening, and you need to dig deeper and figure out what's going on. Once again, opening those chakras, seeing those different signs for spiritual awakening. All those signs that you're getting is the reason why your ancestors are giving you those signs. 444, go ahead and face things head on, like a ram, basically. You need to go ahead, if you signed up for something, or something, you have a plan of action, you're determined to do it, go ahead and do it. Don't be sitting back waiting. Don't worry about nobody else. Worry about when you're about to reveal whatever it is that you're about to reveal, and face it head on. And this is the number 444. Every time you see 444, that means, you know what? Let me stop thinking about it and let me be about it. 555. It's a time for a change, a transformation. That means a new path is waiting for you. That means you need to clear out whatever needs to be cleared out negatively, or whatever the case may be. But that means that it's a brand new path for you, and you need to go ahead and take it. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. Now, a lot of people used to think this number was negative, and a lot of people will accuse this number as being a devil worshiping number, and that's not the case. Come to find out, it's an angelic number. This number is 666. Pick up sticks. So 666 means that you need to look at things in a new and clearer light. You need to shift your perspective and control the negative thoughts that you have and invite peace into your life. So anytime that you're thinking about something, of course, when you're making a game plan, or if you're a business owner and you want to get off the ground with something, of course, you're going to have that little voice in your head. Oh, maybe you can't do it, or maybe you should try next week, or, maybe you need to wait. No, no. This number simply means that you don't need to do none of that. You need to exit out all of that and go ahead and get into it. The next number is 777, which means that your energy is shifting and your spiritual realignment is about to happen. Once again, those chakras, getting them chakras balanced, getting, your head clear. Tap into those gifts. Start to learn how to open those certain chakras. Learn how to open and explore those certain gifts that you may have. 888. This points to a lesson of balance and responsibility. Either you're almost in balance, or you're not able to let go of the responsibility that's not ours to deal with anymore. That could be relationship, jobs, whatever the case may be. Something that's not for us no more, you need to go ahead and let it go. Or that could mean that you almost got it. Everything is right in alignment for you and for what you're doing. Once again, that's all about paying attention of what you got going on during those times that you are looking at those numbers. Paying attention to what you're trying to put out there when you're always looking at these numbers. You need to, even if you got to write it down or you need to mark it, whatever you have to do, go ahead and do that so you can pay attention to these numbers. And the last one I'm going to talk about is 999. This one simply means that you need to let go of that old you and make room for a brand new chapter. It's like a snake, how it sheds its skin every time it's ready for a brand new set of scales. That's what it is in your life. Anytime you see this number, you are shedding the old you and making room for the new you. All of these numbers that you see, and you might not see every single one of these numbers that I had talked about tonight. However, if you're constantly seeing a set of them, it means something. It always means something. For example, like me, I'm constantly always seeing 444, 222, 555, and 333. With me, I just started this podcast. In my personal life, it's time for me to make some changes and move on to the next chapter in my life. And it's for the better. And, even if that means it's, moving aside the negativity or whatever the case may be, it's time for me to make a change. It's time for me to go ahead and do them things that I've been talking about within myself and actually stop talking about it and be about it. And so, like I said, that's my example for the numbers that I've saw. I'm constantly always seeing these numbers no matter where I'm going, no matter what time of day, no matter what it is. I know what those set of numbers means to me. And like I always tell you guys, pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what's going on around you, because it's a reason that these things are going on around you. It's a reason why you're seeing these numbers. Your ancestors ain't showing you these numbers for fun and play. They're showing you these numbers for a reason. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to them, my kings and queens. Do not be blind. Your ancestors are here to help and guide you, and these numbers are a part of that. These numbers are a part of your spiritual awakening. Tap into it, y'all. Tap into it. So once again for tonight, like I said, we talked about angelic numbers. And of course, we always going to talk about some spiritual shit, but we're going to talk about whatever that comes to my mind and my soul. So this is Sage Sundays, and you guys have a peace and blessed night, my kings and queens. Until the next episode, peace.